In Japan, a country renowned for its citizens' remarkable longevity, one name stands out as a beacon of health and vitality: Dr. Shigeki Hinohara. For decades, he was not just a doctor. He was a living testament to his own advice. Dr. Hinohara lived an incredibly full and active life until the age of 105, working tirelessly and sharing his wisdom with the world. He became a national treasure, a familiar face on television, in books, guiding millions on how to live not just a long life, but a good life. His gentle demeanor and profound insights made him one of the most respected figures in modern Japanese society. His story is one of inspiration and dedication. Born in 1911, Dr. Hinohara witnessed over a century of change, yet his core principles of health remained steadfast. He was a true pioneer who helped shape the landscape of modern medicine in Japan. After completing his medical studies, he was instrumental in establishing and leading St. Luke's International Hospital in Tokyo, transforming it into one of the country's premier medical institutions. His vision was to create a patient-centered healthcare system, a revolutionary idea at the time. He believed that medical care should focus not just on treating disease, but on promoting overall wellness and respecting the patient's quality of life. One of his most significant contributions was the introduction of comprehensive annual medical checkups in Japan, which he called human dry docks. This preventive approach was novel, encouraging people to proactively manage their health. He understood that early detection and prevention were the cornerstones of a long, healthy life. This system has since become a standard part of Japanese healthcare and is credited with contributing to the nation's high life expectancy. At the heart of Dr. Hinohara's teachings was a simple yet profound philosophy. True health is a balance of body and mind. He understood that longevity was not merely the absence of disease but the presence of joy, purpose, and connection. His approach was holistic, meaning he looked at the whole person, not just their physical symptoms. He often said that energy comes from feeling good, not from strict rules about eating or sleeping. A key tenet of his philosophy was the idea of living with purpose. Dr. Hinohara believed that having a reason to get up in the morning was one of the most powerful medicines. He encouraged people, especially retirees, to find hobbies, volunteer, or continue working if they enjoyed it. He was the living embodiment of his own teachings. In a world saturated with health influencers, his message stands out for its consistency. He wasn't selling a product. He wasn't selling a complicated program. Instead, he focused on small, manageable habits anyone can adopt, like having a simple breakfast, staying moderately active, and finding joy in everyday life. Dr. Hinohara often emphasized that how we begin our day sets the tone for our overall health and energy levels. He believed in starting with a very light and simple breakfast, which contrasted with the Western idea of a big, heavy morning meal. For him, the first meal of the day wasn't about filling the stomach but about gently awakening the body and giving it clean, simple fuel. His own breakfast was famously consistent and minimalistic: a small glass of fresh juice, a cup of coffee, and a spoonful of olive oil. He argued that this simple combination provided essential vitamins, a touch of caffeine for alertness, and healthy fats for cellular health, all without overburdening the digestive system early in the morning. Beyond his light breakfast, the bulk of Dr. Hinohara's diet was vegetables. He was a strong advocate for plant-centric eating, believing vegetables should be the star of every main meal. His dinner was substantial, featuring a large portion of steamed vegetables. Vitamins, minerals, and fiber are what these plants supply. He recommended a colorful assortment of vegetables. Different colors mean different phytonutrients and antioxidants. He emphasized preparation. He preferred steaming or light sautéing. This preserves nutrients and makes vitamins and minerals more bioavailable. While his diet was heavily plant-based, he still prioritized adequate protein. Protein provides the essential amino acids, the building blocks for every cell, from muscle tissue to bone to skin and hair. His choices focused on quality: lean proteins low in saturated fat like chicken breast, fish, tofu, and other soy products. He reportedly ate about 100 grams of lean meat or fish twice a week. Tofu and other soy products, staples of the Japanese diet, were key to his protein intake. They're easier to digest than heavier meats, aligning with his rule to avoid overburdening the body. We can't really talk about the Japanese diet for a long life without talking about how important fermented foods are. Miso soup was something Dr. Hinohara just had to have. Miso is made by fermenting soybeans, salt, and koji. That creates a salty, savory miso paste, the base of miso soup. Fermentation is the secret. It turns soybeans into easier-to-digest food and creates lots of good bacteria. Those bacteria live in our stomachs and keep the gut healthy. Eating miso regularly adds those good bacteria back, strengthening your internal defenses. Sometimes the best medicine can be found in the simplest of bowls. In addition to lean meats, Dr. Hinohara specifically recommended the consumption of small fish. Small fish like sardines, mackerel, and anchovies are typically eaten whole, including their soft, edible bones. This practice provides two exceptionally valuable nutrients that are crucial for healthy aging: omega-3 fatty acids and calcium. They are essential for brain health, potent anti-inflammatory agents that help protect the heart and blood vessels. They can lower blood pressure, reduce triglycerides, and prevent the buildup of plaque in the arteries. It is a powerful, efficient, and delicious way to build a body that is robust and resilient enough to carry you through a long and active life. We have already touched upon soy as miso. Now let's take a closer look. Soybeans and foods derived from them: tofu, edamame, soy milk. It benefits cardiovascular health. Soy contains isoflavones, a plant estrogen. Isoflavones can lower LDL and improve blood vessel flexibility. Isoflavones also help bone health as we age. Regularly eating tofu helped protect Dr. Hinohara's heart and arteries, preventing lifelong damage, a key step against heart disease, the leading global killer. Soy proves you can get complete plant protein. It supports heart health, bone density, and muscle maintenance, making soy indispensable to a long, vibrant life. No discussion of a healthy Japanese lifestyle would be complete without paying homage to the nation's most cherished beverage: green tea. Green tea's benefits come from polyphenols, especially EGCG. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that cause oxidative stress and damage cells, DNA, and tissues. The tea also helps the brain. L-theanine and caffeine improve cognitive function, mood, and alertness without coffee's jitter. Preparing and drinking tea can be a mindful, calming ritual, reducing stress, a key factor in longevity. It's a simple, accessible, and powerful tool for anyone aiming for a longer, healthier life. While Dr. Hinohara's diet was notably low in sugar and processed sweets, he did not completely eliminate sweetness from his life. Instead, he satisfied his desire for it with nature's own candy: fresh fruit. The key difference between the sugar in fruit and the refined sugar lies in the nutritional package. The fiber slows down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, preventing the sharp spikes in blood sugar. However, his approach was, as with all things, one of moderation. Fruit was treated as a precious, nutrient-dense part of a balanced diet, often enjoyed as a light dessert or a refreshing snack. This aligns with the Japanese cultural appreciation for natural, seasonal flavors. A perfectly ripe persimmon in the fall or a sweet strawberry in the spring is a treat to be savored. Adopting Dr. Hinohara's dietary wisdom begins with transforming your morning routine. Start by preparing his signature morning concoction: a small glass of fresh juice, a cup of coffee, and a spoonful of high-quality olive oil. You can take it directly from the spoon as Dr. Hinohara did, or you can mix it into your juice. This might seem unusual at first, but it is an incredibly efficient way to get healthy fats. This minimalist breakfast is designed to free up your body's energy for the morning's tasks, preventing the sluggishness and mid-morning crash. Following the principles of Dr. Hinohara for your midday meal is an exercise in radical simplicity. He believed lunch should be exceptionally light on busy workdays. Try a small, protein-focused snack: Greek yogurt, a hard-boiled egg, or a handful of nuts. Or a glass of soy milk and a whole grain cracker. These choices give protein and healthy fats for satiety and steady energy. And you may feel more energetic and productive in the afternoon. To make it stick, plan ahead. Prepare light lunch components in advance so you won't grab heavier options. The evening feast, a celebration of vegetables and lean protein. The practical step here is to visually divide your dinner plate. At least half of your plate should be filled with a colorful variety of vegetables. The remaining half should be split between a serving of lean protein and a small portion of whole grains. Finally, start with a warm bowl of miso soup. Having this probiotic-rich soup before the main meal primes digestion and adds minerals and enzymes. This evening meal is a celebration of whole foods, satisfying, delicious, and designed to support your body's repair overnight. To follow his principles, shift your mindset about what a snack is. A snack is not a treat. It is a small, strategic meal: fresh, seasonal fruit, raw, unsalted nuts, a savory option, edamame, or a Japanese-inspired onigiri rice ball. The primary habit is to drink plenty of plain water. Beyond water, Green tea is the quintessential hydrating beverage. Another popular beverage is mugicha, roasted barley tea. Finally, remember you also get hydration from the foods you eat. Beyond the specific foods on one's plate, Japanese culture offers a profound concept: ikigai. Ikigai, a beautiful term with no direct English translation, a reason for being. It's the convergence of what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Dr. Hinohara was a perfect embodiment of ikigai. He believed this sense of purpose was more potent than any specific nutrient or diet plan. The pursuit of ikigai is not limited to one's profession. Hobbies, family connections, community roles, mastery of a craft. Ikigai is the engine that drives the will to live well. One of the most powerful and practical cultural habits from Japan that supports longevity is the practice of hara-hachi bunmi. This Confucian teaching translates to, stop eating when you feel about 80% full. It takes about 20 minutes for fullness signals to reach the brain. Stopping at 80% accounts for that delay. Adopting hara-hachi bunmi requires a shift to mindful nourishment. Eat more slowly, savor each bite. Pay attention to your body's satiety cues. In Japanese culture, the presentation of food, known as moritsuke, is considered an art form. A meal is designed to be a feast for the eyes before it ever touches the palate. A key concept in Japanese cuisine is goshiki, or the inclusion of 5 colors. It's a simple and intuitive way to ensure nutritional diversity. This cultural emphasis on aesthetics naturally encourages a more mindful and appreciative approach to eating, which is a powerful ally in building a healthy relationship with food. One of the cornerstones of Japanese cuisine and culture is the concept of shun, which refers to the peak season of a particular food. As the seasons change, so do the ingredients that really take center stage. This constant rotation of foods prevents nutritional ruts and ensures a broad array of different fibers, vitamins, and minerals. Beyond nutrition, shun cultivates a mindful appreciation for the present moment and a deeper respect for nature. Embracing shun is a simple way to eat healthier, more flavorful food while also deepening your connection to the natural world, a practice that nourishes both body and soul. While diet was a central pillar of Dr. Hinohara's advice, he also emphasized, just as strongly, the importance of an active lifestyle. His philosophy is all about staying in motion throughout the day. This daily, low-intensity walking is actually a powerful form of exercise. It's a sustainable form of activity that people of all ages can keep up. Dr. Hinohara's message was clear. Don't be a slave to convenience. Look for opportunities to move your body in your daily routine. This cultural predisposition to an active, non-sedentary life is the perfect lifestyle complement to a healthy diet, working in synergy to create the foundation for a long, vital, and independent life. We have journeyed through the life and wisdom of Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, a man who lived with vigor past 105. His legacy, not jargon or fads but simple, actionable advice. The Hinohara Blueprint: moderation, purpose, and a deep respect for the body's wisdom. Pillar 1, keep the body unburdened. Pillar 2, food quality, whole, unprocessed foods. Pillar 3, life beyond the kitchen, gentle daily movement. And deeply, ikigai, a reason for being. As we conclude this exploration, the path forward becomes clear. The journey to a long, healthy, and happy life is paved with small, consistent, and joyful choices made every single day. Do not be overwhelmed. Choose 1 or 2 principles from this guide and begin to weave them into the fabric of your life. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. This approach to health is about adding more good things to your life. More energy, more clarity, more purpose, and ultimately, more high-quality years. Dr. Hinohara has left us with a timeless and invaluable gift, a blueprint for a century of life, rich in both health and happiness. Your journey to 100 is not a race to be won, but a beautiful path to be walked, one mindful, joyful, and healthy step at a time.